What's going on, guys? T2RX6 here, back for another Transformers RID review, and today we're taking a look at Drift. And Drift actually feels better than the previously reviewed Optimus Prime. The plastic feels a little bit more dense, not super dense, not, Classic's Bumblebee dense, but everything about this toy actually does feel better than Optimus Prime. So, he kind of looks like he's a Bugatti Veyron that got in a car accident with Transformers Prime Bumblebee. And this is the result. Again, very animated in feel. I'm okay with this. Swords here do store on the bottom. Let's actually just get him transformed. Well, does he roll? He sort of rolls. This, plastic pushed into, you can see it right up there, pushed into the hole there, never ends up being a super smooth rolling mechanism compared to, say, like a pin. Again, like the old days where wheels really worked nicely on those pins, unless they got mispinned, of course. So let's get this guy transformed. He is relatively straightforward. We can take these pieces here. Come on. There we go. And kind of fold these up and out of the way. You can see they got little pegs here. They're intended to peg down there. Take these, unplug them like so. Come back down to the legs here, flip them around, split them apart, drop the foot piece here, which is a bit tough to move. For the elbows, make sure that you have this double jointed mechanism done properly, because you can see how it's kind of curled up here. You do have to fold that out to actually get full range of motion on the arms. Take this, fold this piece down to his back, fold this piece down to the front, and there we go. There's Drift. And there is one big glaring problem to me when I look at Drift. See that face? It looks pretty well sculpted. The problem I have is, in all his promotional art, he's got a mustache and beard. Where's the mustache and beard? I mean, it's there, but come on. Arguably, that's more important than the little black stripe around the helmet, but we did that as opposed to the mustache and beard. So you know what? I'll be right back. Through the miracles of a fine point Sharpie. Boom! Mustache and beard. Way better. I don't know why that wasn't painted in. That's just awful. I don't think that's unique to mine. I'm pretty sure that's everybody's. So going over what this toy has to offer. Of course, we got the swords here. There is a scabbard here, sort of, on the side of his waist, so he can actually hold his swords. That's a nice little touch. I can't complain about that. Wouldn't have mind seeing one here and maybe one built into somewhere back here, so you could maybe put one over the shoulder and one in the waist, but whatever, no big deal. Articulation on this guy, way better than Optimus. This is all ball jointed up here, and you do have the pivot up here, so pretty good range of motion out of this arm. Always important for a swordsman. Extra articulation on the wrist, completely unnecessary for transformation, so props for that. We do have the bicep swivel, the elbow, of course, and as I showed you, it's all kinds of weird, so you can mess with that elbow, mostly for transformation. The waist is up at the chest, but it actually doesn't look too bad there. Any natural range of motion you'll want them to have does actually look fairly natural. The hip armor articulates out of the way to give these ball jointed legs plenty of range of motion. A thigh swivel, of course the knee swivel, and nothing at the foot, just based on how he transforms. But overall, not bad. It's a good amount of poseability for this figure. I definitely think that this was better done than the Optimus Prime, and definitely feels like he's more worth the money than Optimus Prime. Yeah, so of the RID toys I've picked up at this point, I'm definitely going to say that Drift is the one I most enjoy and the one I'm most likely to keep. I'll probably keep Optimus because I am an Optimus fan. I enjoy collecting the various incarnations, but Drift is fun. Don't like these big hollows, but that's kind of par for the course on modern Transformers. So let's get this guy transformed back real quick. We'll call it a day. We'll take these swords on out of here. We'll plug his legs together. Bring his feet forward like so. And of course, the cat's decided he's gonna come in and start eating right in the middle of the review if you hear him in the background. You know what? See? Watching us review. What's up, buddy? That's my fiance's cat, Cheeto. Anyway, we will take this and fold this on up like so. Bring this around, close up the front of the car, flip this around, take these, articulate that awkward joint to bring it on in. Then these can be a little bit tricky because these have to tab into the front up here, which mine are a little bit stubborn right now, and then the back end actually tab into the feet, so you kind of have to look at it from two different angles, and you're left with this. And now you can just take the car just like this and plug these tabs into those holes there. Very easy, very straightforward, nice transformation, and the swords do have little slots on the bottom of them here to put on these tabs. So yeah, this is Drift. He's a good toy. I really don't have a complaint about him. He might find his way over onto an animated shelf when I set one back up again, because he definitely feels like an animated toy to me. So this is T2RX6. I will see you guys next time.